Hi, I'm Oslo. My mission? To spark joy through absolution. Posing incognito as a journalist for LA Local. Each week I'll welcome a new guest on the show. Midway through the interview, I'll reveal my true identity and confront them on a traumatic incident they perpetrated against me. But I'm not here to dig up the past. I'm here to bury it. Each guest will then be given an opportunity to apologize to me live on air. I'll bake a steaming hot plate of humble pie. But will anyone be willing to take a bite? Find out on
The Business of Forgiveness.
This week we welcome Arman. He's the manager of Ingenue, fusion restaurant a la mode of Beverly Hills. Ingenue is the passion project of world-renowned chef Un Deux Trottier, and Arman is the Goebbels of his cult de cuisine. He may look très chic, but his customer service is très weak. Upon my fashionably late arrival for my Friday's Eve reservation, I was escorted to a table for two in a corner. When I asked for a booth, I was told there would be a wait. Arman was the manager on duty. He liquored me up with complimentary cocktails that were woefully mid-shelf. My sense of justice was shaken and stirred. Nobody puts Oslo in a corner! Anything? Amber?
No. He's pretty cute, right? His girlfriend kind of looks like me, don't you think?
Oh yeah, it's uncanny. It's like the Parent Trap. Amber, do not offer him a beverage. If he asks for water, tap only. Water doesn't grow on trees.
Hi, Amber, you must be Arman.
Hi, Amber. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. I had a bit of a personal thing to take care of.
Oh my god, don't apologize. Let's just get you settled in. Do you want anything to drink? A bottle of water or something?
Actually, a bottle of water would be great. Thank you.
Great. Right this way.
Arman, thank you for finally taking the time to meet with us today. You seem like quite the busy bee.
Thank you so much for having me. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. You know, you look very familiar. Have we met before?
I don't think so. Although all beautiful faces do share a certain degree of familiar symmetry.
Beautiful meditation.
Must be it. Also, I just want to apologize.
No apology necessary at this time. An emergency room nurse once told me it's better to arrive late alive than dead on time.
I guess I'm just used to running on Kutz. That's Chef Un Deux Trottier's standard time. Chef views tardiness as moral weakness. He believes that punctuality is the bedrock of a civil and courteous society.
Sir, yes, sir. And does he give you a choice between the paddle and the belt?
You dirty pig! Get out!
Oh no. Chef Un Deux Trottier does not tolerate or condone corporal punishment in any of his culinary establishments.
Of course not. So, Arman, tell us more about you. How did a young man of such modest acumen become the general manager of the hot restaurant a la mode?
Well, believe it or not, it all started at the Cheesecake Factory. Chef Un Deux Trottier came in with his son Napoleon, and I had the pleasure of being their waiter. As you know, the menu is quite extensive, so naturally, Chef asked for my recommendation. He was
so impressed by my ability to recall each dish with such exquisite detail that he could listen down the entire menu. 2 hours had gone by and I got over 500 menu items, including
By that time, I'd obviously been let go by my manager, but Chef Un Deux Trottier turned to me and he said, I can use you. The rest is history.
Well, that is riveting. Let's talk about ingenue. How have you been weathering the grand opening?
It's been a bit of a whirlwind, as you can imagine, but Chef Un Deux Trottier has been incredibly involved throughout the entire process, and our team is united in executing his artistic vision.
And what is the vision of your chef leader extraordinaire?
The mission of Ingenue is twofold: to be the premier ancient Mesopotamian vegan keto fusion restaurant and to provide unparalleled service to our guests in an eco-conscious luxury environment. It's funny, Chef actually came up with the concept of Ingenue in Palo Alto when he was doing a VR simulated tour of ancient Mesopotamia, which, as you know, is the cradle of all civilization.
And you can read all about it here in Chef Un Deux Trottier's memoir, Journey to the Cradle of Civilization, the Ancient Palate Appropriated for the Modern World. So, back to the idea of unparalleled luxury service. Would you say that punctuality is an important part of that?
Absolutely. We pride ourselves in seating our reservations promptly and offering complimentary accommodations if we happen to fall short of that standard.
And what might complimentary accommodations entail?
Well, typically drinks or appetizers.
Do you think plying your guests with food and liquor is an adequate substitute for what Chef Un Deux Trottier described as the bedrock of a civil and courteous society?
Well, it's certainly not.
We're sorry we wasted your precious, irreplaceable time. Here's a mint julep that'll hopefully help you forget that we violated an implicit social contract. Is that the message you want to send? Is that the message your chef would want you to send?
No, Chef would never want.
The sheer audacity, nay, the gall to disrespect the man who plucked you from obscurity, treating his beloved patrons like they're nothing more than a 700-year-old hair on your grandma's butt.
He did. He picked me off the street. I was nothing before.
Arman, it's time you knew the truth.
It's me.
Oslo. And this
I'm so sorry. The reason I was late today is because I found out that Chef, he chopped off his right hand in the meat slicer and he can't cook left-handed. He can't cook left-handed!
there.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Amber.
I'm so sorry. I was hoping I'd be able to get through the entire interview.
Well, we all were. But obviously this is more important. Is there anything we can do?
Thank you for both of your understanding. I'm so sorry I ruined the interview. I don't want my emotional weakness to reflect poorly on Chef or Ingenue. Is there anything I can do to make it up to you? Anything? It would be my absolute pleasure.
In the end, Arman made amends the only way he knew how. Craft cocktails and a complimentary dinner for two at Ingenue this Saturday. In a booth, of course. Although I was unable to address the initial offense in question, I was touched by his conciliatory efforts and feel a renewed sense of optimism about the transformative powers of the business of forgiveness. I wonder who I'll take as my +1.
You excited for our dinner on Saturday?
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in next week for another jaw-dropping episode of The Business of Forgiveness.
The business of forgiveness.